Hi, I'm Dwight Nelson. I'm the owner of Bodies to Envy Fitness Studio. We've been established for the last 12 years. We're located at Islington and Steeles. The concept behind Bodies to Envy and why I designed the studio the way I did is because we wanted to start something that was very unique when it comes to providing the service of personal training on a whole. Generally, you go to your fitness center and you have your trainer waiting on you and you do your 45 minutes to an hour, and then that's it. Where here, we don't book our times at 50 minutes like we do see in the regular industry where you're doing an hour. We do whatever time it takes, more or less. I tell most clients who come here, give it an hour and a half, roughly, to get our session in. It's not rushed, it's controlled. And this way, you're not overwhelmed by looking at the clock. You give the client that time back. I mean, let's face it, nobody personal trains forever. It's a service you take to get yourself to a certain level, and then you move forward from there. We do go over nutrition, supplementation, and so on when it comes to individuals, because we're living in a diverse city with so many different cultures that people's eating sometimes is very different. It's very diverse. We believe in having people understand the balance between eating properly and activity. It's not about dieting. Diets don't work. They may work for a short period of time, but we all know, we've tried diets. Who hasn't dieted? Diets don't work. They're designed for a very small period of time, and after that, we go back into our regular lifestyle. So it's about sensible eating and the understanding of balance. Balance is the key to the foundation to success. When you have that, you can do anything. Lastly, we also offer some unique programs here. Kickerback, for example. Kickerback Pilates is something that's not really heard of. As the owner, I compete regularly. I compete roughly 7, 8, 6 times a year. Google Dwight Nelson bodybuilding. I'm all over Google. My studio is surrounded in trophies. And we also have many members who've come here just to do simple things as weight loss that have done so well, they've actually gone on to do competitions.
I've known Dwight for 13 years now. I met him back in approximately 2002 when I wanted to lose some weight. And with his help, I lost over 80 pounds. And then after doing that, you know, I was like, so where do we go from there? Then he introduced me to competitive bodybuilding. Since about 2005, I've been competing regularly. My last competition actually was in 2012. As of 2013, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that, you know, took me for a totally different loop. And Dwight helped me with my rehabilitation, as in with my chemo, keeping me going through my chemo, which is not an easy task, and through all my radiation. I was coming to the gym, and he helped me set up a little program for me to be able to keep my energy levels at a certain level, so I wasn't exhausted or bedridden or anything like that. And I actually came out of that extremely well. My doctors were very impressed. I continued to impress them with my ability to go to the gym and continue my everyday life. And now Dwight is now in the process of helping me try to get back my strength, get back to where I was. And you know, sometimes it seems like it's impossible, but I'm getting stronger, and people are still quite impressed that, you know, I can even lift as much as I can. You know, hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be back on stage again with Dwight's help. I know I'll be back on stage and competing one more time, or at least a couple more times anyway, for another, you know, another trophy over here. So I'll kind of move it around a little bit. I'm the one who moves them around. I'll stick another one in there. Trust me, I can find a place.
We also have a lot of advanced age clients at the studio, and many of our clients are dealing with many different issues. For this reason, I've had to come up with a product line, my own product line, because a lot of these people that we work with need additional supplementation. This particular product is a BCA formula designed for performance. BCAs are for different things: digestion, your hair, your teeth, your nails. They have different roles in the human body. This particular formula's role is to aid you in energy, aid you in recovery, aid you in overall comfort when it comes to how we train. Then we have what's called a pre-workout formula. Pre-workout formulas are usually what a lot of people who train would take after a long day. Many take products that are caffeine-based, and I'm not a big fan of caffeine-based products. Reason being, they do have adverse reactions with some people. Once again, I deal with the advanced age and the sickly a lot, so we can't really be utilizing caffeine in our formula. So this is also a BCAA formula, but the BCAA formula, or the branch chain in this particular formula, is designed caffeine and stimulant-free, and will give you the same amount of energy, if not more, than a caffeine-based product. You may get 2 months on a caffeine-based product, and what you'll find afterwards is not working anymore because we have adapted to it. So you have to either increase your scoops or discontinue the product. Then the results that you were getting diminish, and it gets frustrating. With this, no, you can use it indefinitely. And in essence, they're both designed to work together. 1 scoop of each. Visit www.bodiestoenvy.com under our products tab, and you'll see the formulation. If you're looking to feel better, be more productive at school, be more productive when it comes to work, or just about anything in life, look into getting some BCAAs for yourself, and you'll be amazed what it can do for you. Kickback Pilates is a particular class that I've been teaching for many years now. In fact, I've been teaching this since 1993. It probably took me, I'll say 14 years to truly say that I've mastered it in a sense of confidently teaching it to anybody. It's a low impact, core stability based class that we do here. It's very unique. I've never seen it taught anywhere before. It's designed for introduction, core strengthening, core stability. It also utilizes muscle elongation, which is almost like a yoga or a Pilates, let's say, combination, giving you the effect of an elongated look. It's also a conditioner. It'll work on your conditioning. I'm going to demonstrate a simple kick-out technique that anybody can do. This clearly has different levels of achievement. You have your beginner, intermediate, and you also have your advanced. With your beginner, for example, coming in here, we would use this ball here. It's a small ball. It's weightless, more or less, and it doesn't really give much, doesn't really require much strength to hold the ball. For example, if I want to isolate, let's say, my lower body with my abdominal core, and some people can't do crunches, it's just bad for their back. This will actually aid in that area when it comes to the results you're looking for. I would begin with this manner. Ball in front, I have my toe in the bag, and I'll begin 10, 10, and then 10, the entire time, okay? And then I would change legs and do the exact same thing. I'm not going to do the full 10, but we know it's a count of 10, and we go from there. That would be for the beginner. Let's say you're more intermediate to advanced. We would use the weighted ball. This weighted ball is a lot more focused on the core and dramatically affects the kick out because you have to stabilize the weight. It's a 4-pound ball, but does quite a bit. Another routine we can do here for the buttocks region or the glute region is we have the ball, which is more advanced, intermediate. Find the bag. That hits glutes and abdominal core with a weighted ball. You can do it with the smaller ball as well, but clearly the heavier the ball, the more isolation we're going to get when it comes to the core work. For example, windmills. Some people have a hard time with the inner thigh. They really can't get much toning effect there. We grab this and we do windmill. I'll make it look easy. People, get a ball at your gym, try the unit. When you windmill, make sure your toe is elevated straight and your leg is straight. And you count 15 and 15. You do 4 sets of that. Try 4 sets, tell me what you think. Let's face it, martial arts, MMA, kickboxing, all these things are pretty mainstream now when it comes to fitness. And a lot of clubs are teaching these classes. My problem is when you have 20 people in a class, even if you have 8 instructors, I don't really think there's any real way you can target or focus each person individually. So what I do here is we have small group classes, 4 to 6 people. And this is a way we're able to really focus on individuals and dramatically advance them when it comes to their overall development, when it comes to exercise. The martial arts classes that we teach are very diverse. I'm going to show you one that we do in a group format, for example. There's 2 bags, 1 bag in front and 1 bag behind. This is more of an intermediate punch out. I'm going to try to slow it down, but what this particular bag combination does it strains the core on the anterior and the posterior platform, front and back of the body. Normally when we're striking, it's always frontal, which is fine. But we have a whole other half of the body back here we just don't hit. And when we get hurt and we get strains and pulls, often it's because we are lacking strength somewhere in the body, odds are. So the stronger we are in the back is the better we are in the front. Here's a little punch out that I would actually demonstrate with my clients and have them do in the class. And they would do this particular combination, we'll say 4 times over. For example. Okay, then I would change sides. And of course, our kicks would follow. See? That's obviously clearly an advanced combination. A more basic combination would be something like this. Would be a more basic combination. 4 times over. Core, posterior, stability. Stay fit.